Yes, big changes to DoorDash are already here. The company just weeks ago talking about the future of work. A report linked within a newsroom post talking about their U.S. policy priorities. But here's the thing with these changes that were just announced, again, a couple of weeks ago, and that's that these changes have already been here. These changes, when it comes to the style of work on DoorDash, initially were piloted in December of 2021. Now, in this late 2021 pilot, based out of New York, 50 staff would be hired, again, as employees staffed at respective DashMart locations. Employees would average 20 hours a week, but there were full-time opportunities as well. DoorDash states DashMart deliveries will be powered by DashCorps, which will hire local employees who will be paid an hourly wage starting at $15 per hour plus tips. And qualifying employees will receive benefits that traditionally come with employment, including medical, dental, and vision insurance, as well as employee assistance programs, flexible spending accounts, and commuter benefits, among others. Have you seen these DashMart locations in your marketplace? It looks like this, for example, here in Pittsburgh, and these are, in essence, kind of mini grocery convenience stores. Now, I looked at this pilot program, again, initially launching in late December 2021, and I saw current live listings. So while still only listing in New York, and if you're not in New York, pay attention to this, now the pay says $19 per hour. So let me ask you a question. Would you rather be employed at these DashMarts working 20 to 40 hours a week, but you'd have scheduled shifts, you'd have the flat pay per hour, reporting to a manager, customer service, stocking, cleaning, and making those DashMart deliveries, or maintaining independent contractor status as a traditional DoorDash Dasher with no benefits, but no uniform, no scheduled shifts? Which would you rather have? Well, answer that down below, but even DoorDash says 90% of Dashers nationwide say they want to remain independent contractors, and we're steadfastly committed to protecting and strengthening this independent work. But with the start of DashCorps maybe expanding since, again, late 2021, maybe in a different marketplaces, is this an indicator that DoorDash and other companies are moving away from 1099 independent contractor work, and in the future we'll see really possibly only employment opportunities? One analyst thinks so. This from Transport Topics. It reads, Daniel Morgan, a senior portfolio manager at Synovus Trust, said the new company may mark the beginning of a shift towards a full-time employment model for companies like DoorDash and Uber, which have faced continuing challenges to their gig-based model. Now, I'll tell you this, folks, since doing most every single major app and niche in different marketplaces since 2015, I disagree with this. I do not think that this new company, which again is DashCorps, staffing those employees at these DashMart locations, I do not see this as a leading indicator that the industry at large is going to move to an employment-only model. I don't see it. We've seen that, DoorDash's own stats, and I'm sure you'd echo this down below in the comments, 9 out of 10 want to remain independent contractors. Here's the challenge that this analyst kind of alluded to, and I would agree with this point, is these companies have had really financial struggles in maintaining the books, showing profitability. And again, that's Uber, DoorDash, and most every single gig company. We've seen higher fees in the food delivery space as companies are wrestling with this profitability. And we stream quarterly earnings calls right here on the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you want to stay in the know in the gig economy with your side hustle. Make sure to do that. Drop a like on this video. But the question during those quarterly earnings calls from investors seems to always be, hey, when are you going to be profitable and how can you scale and grow this business? Or are you really bottlenecked to just that one niche that you do? So take a look here. An email posted on Reddit from a New York driver shows the offer to become a DashCorps e-bike courier. It reads, earn $15 per hour plus tips guaranteed as a full-time or part-time e-bike courier with DashCorps. How is it being received for drivers in this respective marketplace? One reaction here from Reddit user Nicole96 reads, "This to me sounds terrible. Minimum wage to be a deliverer and potentially work in a warehouse. Not really ideal. And listen to this, if you choose to do DoorDash, you're no longer allowed to dash." Let me highlight that again for you. If you're in a marketplace other than New York, and let's just imagine that DashCorps comes to your marketplace, you get this invite, this employment opportunity, and that's the caveat, that if you accept working for DashCorps as an employee, you can no longer use the 1099, the standard DoorDash Dasher app. What are your thoughts on that? And that's echoed by this Reddit user as well. Furthermore, you cannot use the DoorDash driver app if you are an employee of DashCorp. Here's the takeaway. Here's what I'm going to watch. Here's what I want you to watch going forward. Number one, it's the expansion of DashCorps. So at the time of filming this video, we're basically into Q3 of 2022. And since launch, DashCorps just remains in New York City. So I would watch your app, watch your email, see if you get that invite, see if it says, hey, we're launching DashCorps in your marketplace. Number two, I don't think it's going to take over standard DoorDash Dasher runs and orders. We saw that analyst prediction that it's going to move more towards employment. I don't see that happening. Now, keep in mind, these DashMart runs are usually within a 15-minute radius, not further. So if anything, will it cannibalize some standard Dasher DashMart specific runs? Possibly. And again, if you're seeing DashMart later on, maybe this year, what have you, enter in your marketplace, pay attention to that, especially if you get a lot of DashMart runs. I need you to watch that. Are you getting less and less DashMart runs? And then I guess a follow-up to that, is that a bad thing? Is that kind of a lower paying orders and that allows you to get more peak pay or at least better runs on the standard restaurant runs? Now, I'll tell you this, in both of their recent quarterly calls, both Uber and DoorDash did emphasize what's called the convenience vertical. That is really these DashMarts. Again, it's convenience items, kind of a mini grocery store. That is the convenience vertical. Think kind of GoPuff, kind of their niche in this gig economy. But this whole DashCorps, DashMart thing is a very real thing. We got to acknowledge that. It's a very real thing that was cited in, again, DoorDash's future of work. Three things that they talked about: vision, these employment opportunities, and then kind of transitory benefits as well. Make sure to watch that video after this one if you haven't seen it. But comment down below. Are you worried about DashCorps? Will it expand out of the New York marketplace, which it's been in for 2 quarters now? If so, how fast? Will it just explode in growth in Q3 and Q4 of this year? Will it be slower? If it does expand again, will it cannibalize some of your runs, etc.? Comment that down below. If you got value in this video, definitely drop a like. It does help out this video and the channel greatly. Appreciate that. And you can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.